What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I am your spirit guide host, Miss DC, and today, you guys, we are back with another general reading for the collective. Please understand this will not apply to every single individual, as every single individual is not going through the same scenario. Cross watchers, anybody who this video is actually for, cross watching for you, you're more than welcome to join in, tune in, but please utilize this information for its most positive purpose. Spirit told me to talk to you, so I will be talking to you guys with two of my tarot decks. For more information, everything will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App, leave a comment, and let me know. Without further ado, collective, this reading is for you. Not enough. I feel like frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So I feel like somebody doesn't feel like they're enough for a particular relationship. So I feel like somebody sees somebody that they want and they feel like, you know what, what if I'm not enough? Like, what if this person doesn't like my flaws? What if this person doesn't like how I do this or how I do that? You know, a lot of us oftentimes we worry about the people that we want to be with because we want to be perfect for people, not really realizing that there 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 are a lot of people that are going to come into our lives that really aren't good for us. They look good for us, but aren't really good for us. You know what I'm saying? Candy, snacks, certain foods look really good, but it doesn't mean that they're good for you. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes we look at people, we only see, when we first meet somebody, we literally only see the outward appearance. We see how, attractive they are in a face, how their body might look, whatever attitude they're giving off at that moment. That's what we see. We don't actually see what's on the inside. So a lot of times we want somebody that's going to be faithful. And when we see that person that we are attracted to, we want them to automatically come with all of the things that are on our list, all of our standards. But we have to realize, I want somebody who's not going to be a cheater, and I see this guy over here that look good, and he's showing me that he's not a cheater until he shows me that he is. And then when he continues to show me, it's like, well, why do you keep cheating? Like, I want you. So why do you keep doing all the things I don't want? Just because people are not built like that. It don't work like that. So I feel like this is one of those situations, possibly. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels like they have to seduce someone in order to get them. I feel like somebody feels like I have to change who I really am in order to have this person. And I don't feel, and you never have to do that. Like, if you have to do that, then whoever you're with it, or whoever you're trying to get to, it will never work. If you're trying to get to them, it'll never work because you will never legitimately be yourself. And throughout life, you can't go through life not being yourself, because you're gonna fuck up shit, period. The snake, like, see, I feel like somebody feels like they have to be a snake. Somebody feels like they have to compete. Somebody feels like, I just feel like somebody just don't feel like being in the right energy to be with somebody. Somebody is a snake. Somebody might be competing, or this is somebody that you're dealing with who they might be dealing with. So this could be a third party situation. I really don't feel like it's a third party. I feel like whoever this is that we're talking about in question, this person feels like they have to seduce. They feel like they have to be a snake because they don't feel enough. They don't feel adequate enough. And I feel like they're wanting to make healthy choices. This is somebody that I feel lives a 50-50 life. And when I say a 50-50 life, this is somebody who lives a positive life and a negative life. Some of us try to live a righteous life. Me, for example, I try to live a nothing but righteous life. I do not try to be unrighteous in anything that I do. As I'm not religious, but as a light worker, as a natural born spirit from a higher realm, not a lower one, but a higher one. Like, I chose my life of being righteous. I chose to live a righteous life. So with that, I know there are certain things that I can't do in this life, or else I will suffer consequences that I don't want to suffer. So I'm not going to go out here. I'll give you an example, and then we'll get into the tarot. Killing people. Now, you could literally kill people two ways, the wrong way or the right way. The wrong way is you're mad, this person got something you want, you can't have it, so you kill them. Or you do some harm to somebody for absolutely no reason. That's living an unrighteous life. But when you're righteous, if somebody were to mess with your kids or try to take your life and you kill them, that's not unrighteous, because you had a legitimate reason to do what you did. You had a righteous reason to do what it was that you did. So again, when people talk about, oh, you're righteous, so you can't curse, and yes, the fuck I can. Yes, the fuck I can. Me cursing don't make me unrighteous. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm positive in anything that I do. My message to people is supposed to be fucking positive. Okay? And sometimes some people don't understand, hey, let's be positive. But you'll understand my motherfucking ass if I say you need to be fucking positive. Get off that unrighteous bullshit, because let me just explain. Righteous motherfucking people aren't always together up there neither. Okay, some of us motherfuckers are crazy as fuck. Don't think because we live a righteous life that we don't have that flaw or that we don't have that glitch, because motherfuckers like us get glitches too. Okay, it's just the right and the wrong way of doing it. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to balance out their negativity. Somebody know they negative as fuck. Somebody know they toxic as fuck. I hate using the word toxic because I feel like people outuse that word. So we're going to say unhealthy. Somebody, I feel like, don't feel healthy. Somebody feels or is living an unhealthy life. And I don't mean just like with food. I mean, somebody has unhealthy habits. And I feel like somebody is in this position of trying to balance that out. You see how she got the water and she's trying to put some of the water into another cup because she's trying to balance, or he, or whatever the fuck, trying to balance a situation, trying to find some type of harmony within their self because they don't feel like they're enough. I feel like somebody wears something over their, I don't know why I'm getting somebody wears something over their head. Somebody might wear hats or scarves. I'm picking up. Somebody might wear a hat or a scarf. I feel like whoever this is feels the need to seduce someone else. Yeah, because I feel like they might have lost something with this person or with you, or maybe this is you feeling like you lost something with them. Maybe you feel like you've lost a family with them, or you feel like you've lost a relationship, or maybe you even feel like you've lost money or something. It could have been your fault or it could have been theirs. Just put the situations where they're supposed to be. But somebody feels like they've lost a lot when it comes to something. So now they have to seduce in order to get it back. In order to get this balance, they have to get back what they feel like they lost. They feel like they lost out. And so now somebody feels like, well, the only way I could probably do this or make things right is if I seduce someone, or if I can manipulate someone. You can't manipulate people into loving you. You can't manipulate people into giving you things. And the thing is, you can, but it's always going to have a backfiring effect. It might not be at that moment, but it's always, that's what the fuck karma is. Karma don't always get you immediately when you do shit. Sometimes karma will sneak up on your motherfucking ass. And so that's why it's always good to do the right thing. It doesn't mean that righteous people aren't going to have negative things that happen to them. It just means that our rewards are going to be greater because we're going to end up getting the things that we actually want as opposed to the things that we can get. Anybody can get $1, but shit, I'm trying to go for 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like somebody too. I feel like somebody feels like they progressively need to be a snake. Somebody is fucking confused. I feel like somebody is doing the wrong thing for the right reason. And I think that's what I'm going to name this video, doing the wrong thing for the right reason. I don't know why I'm picking up like somebody, I feel like somebody really means well. Like they're trying to balance. They already have low self-esteem because they don't feel like they're enough. If you feel the need that, if you feel like you have to seduce somebody, I generally feel like there's guilt why you have to seduce somebody, or there's negative intentions. Because if you don't have negative intentions, you don't have to seduce anybody. You can walk up to somebody instead. If you see somebody that you want, you don't have to walk up to them and tell them, "Oh, I got 100,000 in a bank," or you don't have to walk up to them, "Hey, I got big jugs." You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to seduce someone in order to get what you want out of them. Because if they like you, they're going to like you. If you have to seduce them with titties, then they're going to look at you and say, "Oh, shit, she throwing them titties at me. I might as well fuck her and keep moving." Or him, if you looking at his print, you know, because you know how you females, y'all be loving looking at these dudes print and stuff. Like I had a friend of mine and she told me, "I'll always look at a dude's print. You should start doing it." Girl, I don't got time to be looking at nobody's damn print because prints lie. Shoot, I seen this dude one time. I'm thinking he was I thought this fool was packing, and he was not. He wasn't. He was not packing at all. He had a little bulge or whatever, but it wasn't nothing, you know, it wasn't. It wasn't. So I don't be having time to be looking at people packages and stuff. Girls get a kick out of it. A lot of females get a kick out of it. I don't. Yeah, I feel like somebody is making healthier choices with sex too, or with whatever their passion is. If you have a passion for music or food or even family, your job, whatever the fuck it is that you have passion for, but the wands can sometimes indicate sex. So I feel like maybe somebody is making healthier choices in sex as well. It's like, man, I can't keep fucking with girls that got, or dudes that got gonorrhea or chlamydia or trichomonas or HIV or AIDS. And y'all need to, and like I say, we in this retrograde, a lot of y'all be out here trying to live that couple of moments that will literally alter your entire fucking life. That little piece of sex that ultimately it's not going to be a reward for you when you got to think about the burning, or when you feeling that burning sensation in your stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you itching and burning and you uncomfortable as fuck throughout the day, then you look at that sex and be like, "Shit, I could have saved that shit for all of this, you know, for what you may have to deal with." You know what I'm saying? Some things people be too worried about temporary fixes. Fuck a temporary fix. I'd rather work hard for a long-term fix. See, people too lazy. People don't want work. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. The harder the work, the better the reward. Like that's just the law of nature. Like that's just how it is. And the sooner people learn that, the better off they will be. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to balance, but they're also resisting too. What are you resisting? Somebody might be resisting trying to have a higher level of commitment with somebody, or maybe a relationship. I feel like somebody is enlightened, but they're afraid to make some form of a change. They're resisting a change. Maybe somebody wants a higher level of commitment, or they want marriage, or they might want a political position, a position that might come with a lot of political aspects to it. But somebody is resisting. It's like, I'm trying to change, but it's hard. I feel like somebody's a fiend. That's what I get here, a fiend. It's like somebody who really, really wants to change, but when they have to start feeling the effects of that withdrawal, can't get that little 5-minute fix. Like, it's like, I don't know if I want to do this. When you start to sweating and shaking and shit like that, it's kind of like, damn. Yeah, I feel like, see, somebody feel like they lost something and they're no longer collaborating with whoever this is. So they feel like, well, shit, I'm gonna have to come in and seduce them because I already lost them. And you might have lost them in the worst way, or it was a hard loss. And it's like, now you're not collaborating. You may not be talking to this person. You may not be showing this person no emotion, whoever you may be dealing with. I feel like you lost. It's like you lost. I feel like somebody lost their best friend. Kind of. It's like, damn, I done lost my best friend. I done lost, you know, my partner, or my partner in crime. I feel like somebody might have lost their partner in crime, or somebody lost somebody, or they lost something. They could have lost a whole lot of stuff, but now they feel the need to seduce because they've lost something. Yeah, like somebody lost their 10 of cups. And I'm telling you, somebody is missing some sex too. Somebody is really missing some sex here. I'm picking that up. That energy is like, somebody is missing the sex here. And I feel like the sex is probably really good and it's clean, it's nurturing. Like, and that's something that I tell people to do. After you sleep with somebody, think about how you feel. Like, how do you feel after you sleep with somebody? Are you tired? Are you nauseated? Do you have energy? A lot of time after you sleep with somebody, it tells you a lot about them, and it also tells you a lot about you. If you sleep with somebody and afterwards you just not really in the best of a mood or something like that, or because my thing is, when sex is good, sex is good. And when sex is good, afterwards you don't have an attitude. You don't have an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not mad and frustrated after you have sex with somebody when it's usually good. You know what I'm saying? But if the sex wasn't all that, or that nut didn't feel, it was all right. You know what I'm saying? It came, but it just was one of those, you know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody is not having sex right now, or they may not be having sex. If you're married, or if this person is married, they're not sleeping with their partner, or if they are, I don't feel like they are. I don't feel like they are. And if you're feeling like you have to seduce somebody, somebody might not be getting it. Just saying. Somebody is definitely spying, trying to get some news on someone else. The snake, whoever the snake is, they are gathering information. Somebody is gathering information on somebody. Somebody is spying heavy on somebody. I feel like somebody, it's like not in a, ooh, what you calling people that look in your windows? Um, peeping Tom. This isn't like a weirdo peeping Tom. This is somebody who might, do the regular shit. Let me go on her social media. Let me go on his social media and see who he's talking to. Or let me look in the background and see where they're at. Are they by themselves? How does this person's mood seem? Are they talking a lot? Are they laughing? Are they saying things that might come off as aggressive? Like, I feel like somebody is just collecting a bunch of information. They're looking. I feel like somebody might be looking to see if they think somebody is having sex. Also, I feel like somebody is worried about sex here. I don't know why somebody is worried about sex. But whoever they're not collaborating with, they're healthy and they're clean. If it was in the reverse, I'd be like, oh no. Nah. But whoever this person is, either they have good penis or they have good vagina. One or the other. We all grown here. I'm gonna make sure I put in when I'm editing this video, not for kids. Okay, 18 plus. But whoever this is, their vaginal area or their penis is clean. Whoever you're not having sex with, that they're clean. I feel like. Yeah. And with the wands in the upright, yeah. And it says healthier choices. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like somebody doesn't feel strong enough to show themselves. So somebody might not be might not be revealing themselves. It could be like somebody, it's like a stalker. I get like stalker vibes, but not like creepy thin man from Charlie's Angels. And if you've ever seen Charlie's Angels, then you know who the creepy thin man is. Like you already know who that is. But if you don't know, just this weirdo guy who didn't talk. He only said something to Drew Barrymore. Did he? He didn't even say anything to Drew Barrymore in the movie. But he was very creepy. He got along with her more than the other two. Nobody really liked him, and he was a killer, but he was a fucked up individual. And this is kind of like this situation here. The creepy thin man in the movie Charlie's Angels, he was a killer and he was a bad guy. He was known for being a bad guy, but in the second one, he ended up trying to save the girl, Drew Barrymore's life. But he was a fucked up person. He originally was meant to go to kill her, but then he ended up like kind of saving her life. So it's like he was a fucked up character, but he actually had a heart, and his intention wasn't to kill her. He actually liked her. He would rip out her hair and sniff it and shit. Yeah. See? Somebody, whoever it is that you want to have sex with, you're not romantically involved with. Or I feel like you're not giving your sex to people that you're not romantically involved with. Yeah, somebody is like, nah, I can't do this shit no more. Like, I can't do this. I can't walk around burning and shit. I can't walk around burning who I want to be with, because if you burning and the person you with burning, y'all burning together, don't nobody want to be having uncomfortable sex. Nobody wants uncomfortable sex. And if y'all burning, y'all can't sleep together. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you don't, you better.